Today, we're diving deep into the TDH attack strategy because I have the creator of TDH in this video, named TDH. What is up, my friends? My name is Echo, and I am so excited about today's video because I'm over here in the War Whales with the founder, the creator, the person that really put the stamp, the name on the TDH attack strategy, and that person is TDH himself. TDH, how you doing today, brother?
Doing pretty good. Thanks for having me. I'm
stoked to have you on the channel. I've been seeing your attacks, and sometimes I watch your attack strategies. I don't even realize that they're the TDH attack. Sometimes I'll just say, oh, that's a really sweet Queen Charge Lalo, but at the end of the day, it actually is a TDH attack. And what we're going to be doing in this video today, guys, is breaking down the strategy, breaking down what bases it'll work against, and just basically giving you all the tips you need to see success using the strategy. Mind you, the TDH attack strategy was created for Town Hall 9, but now can be used from Town Hall 9 through Town Hall 13, and TDH himself, I know it can get confusing, the strategy and the person have the same name, but the strategy has been used successfully through all the Town Hall levels. So we're going to get into that in just a moment. Before I get into that, guys, make sure you sub the channel and ring the bell for daily Clash of Clans videos. And don't forget, guys, I am live streaming over on Twitch Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 12 p.m. Eastern time, lunchtime for us over here. And we're doing some Clash every single day, so come on through. And remember, Friday night live streams right here on YouTube. So TDH, I'm sitting here looking at the army composition, and to me it looks a lot like a Queen Charge Lalo, but it is very different, and that's why you're here today, to explain to all of us why this is different and why in some cases it's even better than a Queen Charge Lalo. So talk to us about the army composition and why it's so special.
For starters, typically when you use Lalo, you will bring haste spells, right? But in this one, it's something that immediately stands out. It's all rages.
Yes.
The second thing that stands out is the amount of minions, which is highly irregular for a 3-star army. Like 20-something minions, that's not something you'll see every day for sure.
Right.
They are both cleanup, and in case taking out the queen is needed, then they will handle that.
Something else worth noting is you don't have a maxed account right here. Like your king, your royal champion, they're not max level, and you are still crushing bases. Like I heard the other day in Legends League, you went 2 days in a row without losing in Legends League. Was something like that, or 3 stars for 2 days in a row or something?
Yeah, I did do that on Town Hall 12. Yeah,
that's crazy.
Still, not Town Hall 13.
Got you. Still crazy. But is there a particular type of base that is really good for TDH, or can it be used on any base design? Well, I mean, why is this base one that's a great one to hit with TDH?
Firstly, you can TDH any base. Like, doesn't matter how much it looks anti-TDH. You can TDH it, but of course there is more ideal and less ideal. But
what's something that would make it less ideal? What's something that you would see in a base and you'd say, that's not exactly what I want to deal with the TDH?
When they have like all single infernos, or all ground expos, or like something that will make the Queen Charge really annoying, basically.
Okay, so something that's going to be difficult for a Queen Charge, that would be something that you'd say, I don't know, this could be tough. Okay. Anything else that you want to say about the base, about the strategy, before we actually take a look at it in action? You let us know what your thoughts were as you were doing the attack.
No, I think we're good to go. If we can start, and I will go through on the way.
Let's do it. Let's get into the attack. So the attack is rolling. TDH, let me know what you were thinking and why you did the things you did in this attack.
So what I actually look for is there is no specific objective. Like, you don't need to take the queen out because the minions can do that. You don't have to take the eagle out. You don't have to take the town hall out. You don't even particularly have to take out the clan castle, but do that anyway. That's good.
Makes it a little easier, yeah.
Yeah, because whatever it is, even if it's a dragon, you can just minion it with rage. So
okay. So I noticed we have the clan castle coming. The queen's dealing with that with the poison. Really nice. And I notice you're always really going into the town hall. Do you always attack the town hall side?
No, not always. In
Okay.
this case, it was convenient because I know that I can get the double layer break,
Hmm.
and even if I don't get the triple layer break, she will break a wall, any wall, really.
Okay.
And whatever wall she chooses, it's not gonna be a problem. Even if she goes outside, like everything is reachable, so it's not gonna be an
Okay.
issue. So I thought, okay, that's a TDH base for sure.
And I see that you already secured the 1-star. Town Hall's down, the Clan Castle's down, and the Queen, she's going to take out the Sweeper, which is great because it helps with the pathing of those balloons. So what's going to happen next?
The queen is going to break out. It's not really going to matter because everything is reachable, and I took out a lot of the base. Like,
Hmm.
you don't need to take out anything in particular, let's say it like that. Just don't lose the healers
Hmm.
and don't lose the queen.
So you really
So
just want to keep that valued Queen charge going as long as possible.
yeah, that's right. And things like the queen going out of the base or
Hmm.
is shooting the healers, things like that are usually why this attack fails. But as long as you keep the queen inside the base without something shooting the healers,
Uh-huh.
then she's gonna continue getting value and the base is gonna fall short ultimately.
Yeah, and you've proved it time and time again. You got yourself a six-pack in this war, and I really like how the minions are assisting with the attack and the Stone Slammer playing a huge role in it as well.
Yeah, both the RC and the Queen are actually up, but as you see, that's not going to really matter because there are so many minions to take them out.
Right, so you get that rage spell going as well, which obviously makes those minions go ham, and they just assist through the center of the base as the Queen is attacking some balloons.
Yeah, that's right. This one wasn't really so close, so yeah, not max heroes
No.
didn't really matter.
No, you didn't even have to pop out your ability, so the Queen's ability was intact. Tons of troops left over. What was the key what went right in that attack that made it so successful where you had so many troops left over?
The healer survived, the Queen kept going, she kept wrecking defenses.
Yeah, and this is
Um,
something I say so much in all of my videos is the value of Queen Charge is incredible. If someone could learn how to Queen Charge and keep the Queen up, so many different attack strategies could be extremely strong in the game because that value is just incredible. So you really don't care about taking down these sweepers, enemy queen, air defenses, there's nothing. You just are literally sending your Queen Charge in, trying to keep it up as long as possible. Is that really it?
yeah, that's really it. Whatever it is that is left, as long as you keep the Queen up and the healers up,
Hmm.
then you can sweep through. Um, that's the idea anyway. I notice every time it fails, it's because one of these two things went wrong. Either the healers died or the Queen died. So
Gotcha.
that's the reason.
So you would
But
use
if
all your rage spells on the Queen if you had to.
yeah, I do that many times actually. In these two attacks, I did not do it, but
Yeah.
I do that quite often.
So now we're on the second base, and something that I notice is that the composition is maybe exactly identical. TDH, tell me why the composition doesn't have to change very much, and also talk about this base, why it was just such a great one for TDH.
On this one, I just changed 4 minions. I swapped 4 minions for 2 wizards because I needed them for funneling, so the queen goes in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't really change much. It's essentially this army comp you're seeing right now is the usual army comp. It's gonna be mostly like that.
All right, so you really only change a couple of troops here and there for funneling if the base requires it for war. Why did you like this base? What was your strategy when you were taking a look at this base? It's basically a hybrid anti-3 design. What was your strategy for hitting it? What was your key to success? Your key to 3?
So again, as long as the queen stays up and healers stay up, it should be fine. So I saw that if I charge the town hall, yet again the town hall in this base, the queen is gonna walk out and she's gonna go somewhere. I don't know where, but somewhere. And it doesn't matter where. She's gonna stay up and the Lalunian will do the rest. Like
Yeah.
this is really the thought process.
It's really funny because it seems like you go into the attacks not exactly knowing where the queen's going to go, and you see so much success with it. Now, something that I'm noticing in this base is that all the air defenses are accessible by the queen. They're all towards the outside of the wall compartments. So whether she goes up north or down south, she could take out the air defenses before they start targeting her healers, which is probably a good thing, right?
Yeah, that's a good thing for sure. I don't really like when they start shooting the healers. That's devastating.
Well, you've been talking time and time again about how important the queen charge is on these attacks. So obviously your key is going to be to keep the queen up. And you said it a few minutes ago, even if you use all of your rage spells on the queen, you would do it just to keep her alive, correct?
If it's the right decision, yeah, I actually did that many times. But sometimes it's not the right decisions. Sometimes it's not the right call because she's gonna only beat on walls and she's gonna need to beat several layers of walls to get anywhere. So maybe in that case it's not a good idea. But
yeah, situational, but I like it. Why don't we take a look at the attack again, and just like the last one, you could kind of walk us through it. All right, TDH, tell us what's going on right now.
So the wizard is funneling the storage. So far it's kind of straightforward, just charge the town hall. Nice Tesla pop, which threw me off because now there is a chance that the queen is gonna go up, so I'm just waiting. I'm waiting, I'm not doing anything, and this one wall breaker and wizard actually pulled the king, so it really looks like she's gonna go up, so I'm just waiting. Let's see what happens. It's basically, as you said, you don't really know what the queen is gonna do, but it just works.
Yep. Looks like she'll walk in after this right here. Oh no, she's actually walking around.
Yeah, as I feared. Okay. So that's what I waited.
Smart. So being patient on those wall breakers, nice.
Yeah, waiting. CC was lured. So far it looks fine.
Just and notice your king's coming in as well.
Yeah. It is a golden rule in the TDH that the king is used to cut the funnel. That's important. Like, he's not used to make the queen go the correct direction. He's used to cut the funnel. No, in this one, the healers almost died, which was super stressful. Like, oh my god.
Yeah, they have barely any health left. How do you heal a healer? I guess you don't, right?
Yeah. So yeah, that one was really close. I probably should have froze. Lucky it was the level 3 town hall and not the level 5.
Yep.
But if it was a level 5, I would have froze.
Okay. Now I noticed you pulled the wall breakers in here so the queen can get that easy access out of the compartments.
Yeah, the initial idea was just to break in and then break her out. So yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Now up north, we got the Lalo coming in.
That's right, a bunch of minions, the RC is helping, the boarding is also helping, and even if the queen was alive, it would not matter against all those minions and RC. Right. And you can actually ignore the queen on all Town Hall levels with this strat because of them. But on Town Hall 13, you even had RC, so even better.
And in the Stone Slammer, you're bringing along extra balloons, correct?
Yeah, that's right. Wow. You see so many balloons left. Yeah, I didn't need the ability of the RC. This one wasn't really close.
No, again, not at all close. Unbelievable that you've had a 6-pack in war where your heroes aren't even maxed and you're completely crushing the bases where not many of your troops even go down. And I loved how you charged that king into the base as well, where he cut the funnel but also took out the enemy queen so that the minions didn't have to get tied up on her at all. It just went really well. So as we close out the video and give you guys a few last tips so you could be successful with the TDH attack strategy, we are looking at the Hexazine account from Monster Within. This is TDH himself as well in his home clan over here in Monster Within as a Town Hall 11, doing the same attack strategy but the Town Hall 11 version. So we're not going to be breaking this one down in this video. It's just here for your viewing pleasure as TDH and I close out the video. So TDH, if there were maybe 1 or 2 tips you can give everyone right now as to how to see success when trying to do the TDH attack strategy, what would you tell everybody?
Well, definitely don't just try it right away in war. This is way harder than maybe anything you will try.
Okay.
So definitely practice a lot in Friendly Challenge before you even attempt it. something like that in war.
Yeah, and this is something I tell people all the time. Honestly, with any strategy that's new, don't jump right into war with it. Practice it in friendly challenges first, and then jump into war. But anything that's with a super queen charge like this one, you're going to want to definitely practice ahead of time. And what else do you have for us, TDH?
Yeah, just stay committed. Like, if you practice it, then you will need to not
Don't give up on it.
This is, yeah, don't give up. If you really want to see success with this, then you will need to practice for more than just a day or two. This is hard if you want to do this.
Completely makes sense. And you heard it here, guys. A lot of times people will watch these videos and just think, oh, okay, I could do this strategy and I don't have to practice it. I'll just jump it into war and I should instantly see success because this is the strategy that's going to bring me success. But really, it's mastering a strategy that brings you success in war, whether it's this strategy or another strategy that you're deciding to use. Practice it and commit to the attack, like TDH just said, and then you're going to start seeing that success in war, on ladder, in Legends Leagues, or wherever you may be doing your attacks. So, TDH, I really appreciate you coming down here today and sharing your tips with us so we can become better TDH attackers.
It was my pleasure, actually, seeing that you're interested in bringing back the TDH because it hasn't been on YouTube for a while now.
Yeah.
Like, if you search it, then as of right now anyway, you will see only old videos. So this is really cool, actually.
Yeah, it's true. I actually did a TDH video maybe a week ago, and when I did it, I realized that it hadn't been done in years. And when I did a search as well, the videos were done by like Cleric Jagoon and the old G's of Clash of Clans. So it is really cool to see that the strategy is still working now. It's not one that's old and dead. It's one that's old and still working really well at a whole bunch of different town hall levels from 9 to 13. And with the commitment and with the tips and knowing the value of that queen charge, people could start using this and maybe we'll even start seeing it in competitive wars moving forward. Again, my friend, thank you so much for coming down today. And I would love to have you back breaking down TDH, maybe at Town Hall 9 or a lower Town Hall level for some of our lower Town Hall level players.
I'm sure think we can do that, definitely.
I would love it.
Yeah.
Any last things you want to say before we get out of here for today?
Yeah, if I could break it down super simple to someone who wants to try TDH, let me break it down to 3 rules. Rule number 1, don't let the queen die. Rule number 2, don't let the queen die. And the most important rule number 3, don't let the queen die.
The TDH is about not letting the queen die. Use every rage spell you have in your pocket if you have to keep her alive. My friend, thank you so much for the last time.
It was my pleasure. And yeah, cheers to you as well.
Thank you, buddy. But guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I personally find these pro tip videos so valuable because not only am I sharing the knowledge with you guys, but I'm learning so much myself. And you know I'm inspired right now to try out the TDH while I'm in Legends League. We'll see if it works out for me. But we're out of here for today. Thank you all so much for making it to the video. Hashtag made it if you made it this far. And if you want to see more pro tip videos, let me know in the comments below. When you guys tell me what you want, I try to bring it. So if you're valuing this, guys, I would love to bring you more. Also, before we get out of here, maybe you can come over to my Instagram at Echo Gaming Media. Echo_gaming_media. Yeah, that's what it is. It's linked down below. And drop a purple and a blue heart on the latest video or picture that I posted there. It just shows me that you guys are cool. So we're out of here for today. Take care, guys, and be good.